Business is general orders, second reading of bills. Representative Kraft-Tharp.
Madam Speaker, hi. Now the Committee of the Whole for consideration of general order.
You have heard the motion. If there are no objections, Representative Kraft-Tharp will take the chair. So ordered.
The committee will come to order. Good morning, members. With your unanimous consent, the bills will be read by title unless there is a request for reading a bill at length. Committee amendments will not be read unless they are requested, as they are printed, and members, they are in your bill folders. Floor amendments will be shown on the screen and not read unless requested. Bills will be laid over upon motion of the majority leader, and members, the coat rule is relaxed. So once Mr. Kohler is ready, Mr. Kohler, are we ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's have a fun morning. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill, let's read the title of Senate Bill 1622.
Senate Bill 22 by Senator Martinez-Humanic, also Representative Pedersen, concerning removing certain limitations on the pilot program to mitigate cliff effect for low-income families who are working and receiving child care assistance.
Thank you. Representative Pedersen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Senate Bill 22 is just a technical fix to remove the I move Senate Bill 22.
That's perfect, Representative Pedersen.
It's been a long time since I've done second reading. This is just a technical fix to a bill that I sponsored in 2014. This just removes the 10 cap county limit to better understand the cliff effect in Colorado and ensure more diversity. I ask for your support.
Perfect. Thank you, Representative Pedersen. So is there any further discussion on Senate Bill 22? Seeing none, the question before us, members, is the passage of Senate Bill 22. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. Okay, Senate Bill 22 does pass. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of House Bill 1106.
House Bill 1106 by Representative Wilson, also Senators Grantham and Garcia, concerning the authority of a county to designate public roads as a section of Pioneer Trail.
Thank you. And Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move House Bill 161106 and the committee report.
To the committee report, Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In the committee and local government, we amended the bill to accommodate some concerns over access through roads and making sure that the entities that were traveling through those particular areas stayed on those roads. So we amended the bill to make sure that we covered the concerns of Conservation Colorado, that they would stay on those designated roads, and also that if there's a portion of that road or highway that is a state highway, that the approval of that designation would have to come and be approved by the Colorado legislature. That essentially, Madam Chair, is the amendment.
Thank you, Representative Wilson. Is there any further discussion on the committee report? Seeing none, the question before us, members, is the passage of the committee report for House Bill 1106. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. The committee report passes. To the bill, Representative Wilson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This bill will essentially allow counties to identify and designate pioneer trails within their area. Several years ago, actually in 2010, there was a move on the federal level to identify pioneer trails within the states, and somehow that effort fizzled. Can you imagine that? And so consequently, we are trying to regenerate the interest in it. House Bill 161106 is an effort to allow our counties to proceed with trail identification within the state while we prod the feds to go ahead and follow through on what they indicated they would at an earlier time. This bill has the support of Colorado counties. Excellent testimony that was given, and if you didn't hear the opportunity or have the opportunity to hear that testimony, you might want to go back and look up the testimony in local government. It was a neat historical rendition of what happened with the Pike Trail. Actually, a direct descendant of Zebulon Pike was there to testify as well as others. It's certainly an opportunity to weave another piece of that tapestry that we call Colorado history, and I would urge an aye vote.
Thank you, Representative Wilson. Members, before you do go run off and listen to that committee hearing, I want to see if there's any further discussion on this bill. Seeing none, the question before us is the passage of House Bill 161106. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. House Bill 161106 passes. And now we are honored. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of Representative Wist's first bill, House Bill 161189.
House Bill 1189 by Representative Wist, also Senator Roberts, concerning the regulation of bingo raffle licensees.
Good to see you, Representative Wist, and to the bill.
Good to see you, Madam Chair. Good morning, members. I move House Bill 1189, and with the exception of a minor hazing incident, there is no committee report.
And I assume you don't wish to talk about that further, Representative Wist, so if you'd like to describe the bill, that would be very helpful.
Save the bill from the jaws of defeat, I guess you will. So, but thanks to my colleagues on the Business Affairs and Labor Committee for a fun afternoon.
Thank you. So, members, this is Representative Wist's first bill. Is there any further discussion on this bill? Is there anybody that would like to discuss Representative Wist's first bill? Representative Singer.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Wist, I do appreciate you bringing a bingo raffle bill. It was actually one of my first bills, was also a bingo and raffle bill. And, you know, bingo and raffle has been an incredible, help to our nonprofit groups throughout the state to raise money, raising close to $10 million without additional tax subsidies. But, I'm curious, Representative Wist, this being your first bill, would you, like it read at length by the reader so we can celebrate this moment a little bit longer?
Representative Wist.
Madam Chair, what an honor and what a great suggestion. I think I'll pass. Thank you.
That's very smart, Representative Wist. Representative Arndt.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I feel like I have a special responsibility to say this is a very good bill. Please vote yes.
Thank you, Representative Arndt. Representative Moreno, to come up and speak about Representative Wist's first bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Wist, I was just wondering if you could tell us how this bill is compatible with Article 10, Section 20 of our state constitution.
Representative Wist.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I wasn't aware that that was in the assigned reading, but I will say yes.
Okay, Representative Wist. Members, do we have any other discussion for Representative Wist's first bill today? Representative Ruppe.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So, members, we heard this in committee, and it actually expands the opportunity to counties, and it's a great bill. We all heard it, and we didn't have any problems with this bill, so we hope that you will not either.
Representative Humphrey for Representative Wist's first bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Representative Wist, I was just curious if this bill affects transfer fees on firearm raffles in any way. Thank you.
Representative Staten, did you want to talk about Representative Wist's first bill today? Okay, seeing no, is there any other discussion? Representative Wist.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just said I would like to go to a firearm raffle. That sounds like a fun experience. So that's
okay,
all
we are sticking to the bill. Representative Wist. Anybody else that wishes to speak about Representative Wist's first bill here in the state legislature? Oh, Representative Tyler is racing down here. Representative Tyler, we'll wait for you. It's okay.
Thank you, Madam
Representative
Chair. And
Tyler.
I'm wondering, Representative Witt, what the outcomes are, what the consequences are of people who are scofflaws in dealing with this bill and don't follow the right rules.
Did you wish to respond, Representative Wiss?
Thank you, Madam Chair. No, I'll let that lie. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that wishes to speak about Representative first bill? Representative West, a history is being made at this moment, okay? So if you just watch this carefully. So seeing no further discussion, members, the question before us is Representative West's first bill, House Bill 16. I did not do that. Division has been called by Representative Tyler. Did you wish to take that back, Representative Tyler? That motion has been withdrawn for division. Got to do it? Okay, division has been called. Members, please return to your seats. Division has been called. All those in favor of House Bill 16, members, we do need to have silence, members, because division has been called. All those in favor of House Bill 16-1189, please stand. And please remain standing so that you may be counted. What? Okay. Representative Wist, the chair is not in doubt. House Bill 16-1189 does pass. Congratulations, Representative Wist.
Thank you.
Okay, let's end that one as quickly as we can. Mr. Kohler, are you ready?
Oh, no more discussion?
Oh, Representative. Oh. No. Mr. Kohler, please read the title of Senate Bill 50.
Senate Bill 50 by Senators Neville T. and John, also Representative Sane in writing, concerning a hold harmless provision for retailers liable for any money payable as a result of an incorrect location code assigned by the Department of Revenue.
Representative Sane.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to move SB 1650.
To the bill. Representative Sane.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is a great bill from Legislative Audit Committee. It did pass unanimously through the Business Committee. And this bill, if it is passed, will release retailers that are misrepresented or misregistered in the Department of Revenue's tax processing system from liability if it is the fault of the Department of Revenue for giving them the wrong code.
Thank you. Representative Ryden.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And as a proud co-sponsor of this bill that came from the Audit Committee, we discovered that our businesses could be in jeopardy if we did not do something very quickly about it. And thus, this bill protects our retailers from severe consequences if the state makes a mistake. So this holds our businesses harmless should that happen. We encourage an aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Representatives. Is there any further discussion on Senate Bill 50? Seeing none, members, the question before us at this point is the passage of Senate Bill 50. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Senate Bill 50 passes. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to lay over House Bill 1185 to Monday, February 29th, and House Bill 1192 to Wednesday, February 24th.
Perfect, thank you. Seeing no objection, those bills will be laid over to the dates designated. Mr. Kohler, we are now at Senate Bill 004, and if you could read the title, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Senate Bill 4 by Senator Scott, also Representative Willett, concerning the enactment of Colorado Revised Statutes 2015 as the positive and statutory law of the state of Colorado.
Thank you. Representative Willett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move Senate Bill 16-004.
Thank you, Representative Willett. To the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members, this is an interesting bill. It comes up every year. You might learn something here. We, you have a bill, and then when the governor signs it, it becomes an act, and then that those acts ultimately end up in this brown book called your session laws. Those still aren't the official law of Colorado. Then our capable revisers in the Office of Legal Services goes through and makes non-substantive changes and corrections, and they end up in these red books that you have seen before. And these are our Colorado revised statutes from last year. But believe it or not, those are still not Colorado law. In a court or any place else to recognize the official law of Colorado, we have to pass Senate Bill 004, and that's what I'm asking you to do, and urge an aye vote.
Thank you so much, Representative Willett, and we now have that on tape, the history of making a bill. Do we have any further discussion on Senate Bill 004? Seeing none, members, the question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 004. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Senate Bill 004 passes. Thank you. Mr. Kohler, please read Senate Bill 31. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to lay over Senate Bill 31 to Wednesday, February 24th, and House Bill 1188 to Wednesday, February 24th.
Oh, okay. Well, seeing no objection, those bills will be laid over till the dates designated. Mr. Assistant Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I know you're having so much fun, so I regret to make this motion, but I move the committee rise and report.
So, members, this has just been a whole lot of fun. Seeing no objection, we will rise and report. Thank you. Goodbye.
I need a gavel.
Maybe.